Hey everybody, I wanted to do a video. This is a follow-up to a video I did about my audio and video configuration on the bike. There's been a lot of questions about it, and some questions specifically around the helmet itself. And so I'm going to do a little quick demonstration or example of how I have my helmet configured for vlogging, and then do some actual footage. I did some additional changes. I got an extra camera and I'm reconfiguring some things. So I'm gonna show some video of that, basically a test vlog. But I wanted to really focus, at least at the beginning, on the helmet and the audio for the helmet. All right, so let's take a look at the actual helmet itself, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm vlogging, and you'll see it in the video as well, but let's take a look real quick. All right, so this is the helmet. As you see, there's no cameras on the front, right? I decided not to do that. I preferred to do audio using the Rode wireless mic, and I don't use a lavalier. I actually just have it Velcroed right in the helmet. So I'll put that back in, and I'll see if I can get a better angle so that you can see what that looks like. Yeah, so right in here, let me get all this stuff out of the way. So that's it, it's tucked in, and you can see that the mic is pointed down. All right, so that way it reduces some of the wind noise and the noise that it has for, you know, feedback, or I don't know what it is, but basically when it's too close to the mouth, it'll produce some distortion. Anyway, so again, that's it. See if I can get a better light. Yeah, it's pointing down, and then it's set for minus 30 decibels on the receiver. So with the reconfig, again, it's just adding a new camera, the GoPro 10, and then trying to figure out how that looks, right? Because I'm comfortable with the 7 and the 9, so we'll see what the 10 looks like. All right, let's take a look at the actual video. Alright, so today we're going to go to Garden of the Gods. We're going to also do a little bit of highway riding. And the whole point behind all this is to test the new camera configuration and the audio configuration. So I can tell right now I need to adjust the Hero 10. Let me do that. Just a second, got to get it in neutral if I could ever freaking find it. Of course, now the gate's open. Lift it up. Wow, that's just, I'm right in there, aren't I? I think I have that set up for, what do I have that set up as? Let me look real quick. So this is right in my face, or my face is filling that up. Adjust it a little bit. What is it set to? Can't tell. Alright, well, you guys get to look up my nasal cavity. Alright. Let me get the audio test going. So I'm going to go right here. Alright. Then we're going to hit the highway. My visor is fully open. Man, you can't really see that compensation. -1 probably. Alright. I don't know. Maybe it'll work in post. Alright, so my visor is fully open. And we're just doing 35 miles an hour. We're going to go over to the highway. We're going to hit some miles there, and then head over to Garden of the Gods. Let me close my visor and continue the conversation. Now we're at 40, if this makes any difference. Alright, so we're going to hit the highway here in just a second. Probably about 300 yards from it. 2 lights. Okay. There's the first light. And here's the second light. Alright, so we're going to get up to speed now. And, friggin' roads here in Colorado are ridiculous. Jesus. Manhole. Alright, that was not fun. And, so we're going to go northbound, I-25, Kidney Punch Alley. Jesus. Alright, here we go. So we're at 40. We're at 50. Now we're at 55. Yep, 55. 60. 65. 65 miles an hour. Alright. And now we're at 70. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn on cruise control, 75. Let me back off. Back down to 70. Hopefully we can hear me okay. Yeah, that compensation at -1 is really pretty heavy-handed. I'll probably drop it down to half. Okay, so I closed my visor for the most part since there's enough wind in through the vents on the helmet. So we're at 70 miles an hour, and there's no wind other than what's being generated by the motorcycle going down the highway. Alright, so I'll take the next exit, and then we'll tool back on the highway as well. I'll do a different configuration. I'll do it with the visor open, but right now the visor is still closed and not even cracked. So actually, let me go ahead and this is a shitty place to try to turn around. Yeah, I'll do it anyway. Whatever. Just work on the skills. Gonna do a U-turn someplace. Alright, so we'll get off the highway. I'm gonna crack it to where I normally speak, and this is how the normal configuration for my windscreen is, or my face screen. Just cracked it a little bit, about an inch. Alright, we're about to get off the highway here, and Interquest Parkway. They're still working on that building up at the Air Force Academy. I wonder when that's going to be done. I think they delayed it. They're working on the Air Force Academy Chapel. You know, they made some shortcuts because of money concerns when they first built the thing back in 1956 or 7 or 8 or 9. My dad graduated. The first graduating class was 59. They were there for 2 years, so it was done by then, 59. So 58, 57, 56, something like that. Yeah, but anyway, still working on it. Right into the sun. Let's see how the compensation works now. Now that we're full face into the sun. Alright, so let's get back up on the highway. We'll head over to Garden of the Gods. I was going to do some drone work. I'm not sure I'm up to it at this point, since I really just kind of want to figure out the audio configuration. Need to do a change out on my cameras so that I have a different configuration with them. Yeah, I'm like in pitch black, and that exposure compensation is -1. It's just too much, I think. I mean, it's fine if I knew what my lighting was going to be like constantly for the next 15 minutes. I could set it in advance, but just as a standard setting where I just push the button and run, that's not going to work. Alright, so I'm going to open up my visor, and hopefully no rocks hit me, because man, that hurts. but at least I got the safety glasses on. I got hit in the head at Sturgis with a rock right smack in the middle of the eyes, right over the, it was just like the perfect placement, right over the glasses, right underneath the helmet. Produced a welt, but it didn't cut any skin, so I don't know what to take about that, you know. But yeah, it was extremely painful, but something I can brag about. Certainly food for the vlog. All right, I'm going to shift lanes here. Again, I'm just talking. I'm going to open the visor now. This is full air. I can't hear shit. 70 miles an hour. I'll lock that in. We'll travel for a bit. And I guess I got to talk about something. So we're passing the airfield where my dad used to work. He was promoted to a major. I think when we were in Germany, or that's when we went over to Germany for 4 years as a major. And when he came back here, he was stationed here for like 4 years and made lieutenant colonel. And I remember he was basically in charge of the squadron that taught the kids how to fly here at the academy. The seniors, or juniors or seniors, I can't remember which, but they would basically take flying lessons to get their initial pilot license for the Air Force or whatever. I guess they're doing that down in Pueblo now, or at least they have an additional support down there. Anyway, I remember when he got promoted to lieutenant colonel, they gave him a little plastic kid's phone, a rotary dial, of course. We didn't have anything else other than a rotary dial. And then it's a rotary dial, but it had on the very center, it had colonel wings on there. And I was like, you know, colonel's rank. And I was like, what the heck does that mean? And my dad explained that lieutenant colonels are often called telephone colonels because, you know, they're officially a lieutenant colonel, but they answer the phone colonel whatever, right? So they're officially telephone colonels. Anyway, that stuck in my mind. Anyway, you probably didn't hear any of that. I'm going to close my visor. We're going to be getting off here soon anyway. I'm supposed to be at 65 right now, so let me turn it down a bit because cops do sit around here. Of course, everybody and their dog butt passing me like I'm got hazards on and broken down or some shit. So anyway, so need to slow down. Coming in a little hot. What are we doing? What's going on? Oh, I can beat the traffic. Cool. All right, I'm going to crack my helmet up a bit. I want to make sure that everything's configured the way I normally would, simply because, you know, I don't want to have to think about when I'm doing the vlogging and stuff. I just want to do it. So if I can get the orientation, if I can get the settings correct, then that would be best. Correct for 80% or 90% of the situations that I'm going to find myself in. All right, hopefully we're getting good footage here. I suspect I'm going to have a lot of tweaks to do when I get back. All right, coming to full stop. I am not going to do the drone today. I think I'm concerned about battery because nothing's charging, so. I forgot a step. I have to turn on the charging for it to actually charge. So you have to push the button on the bricks, on the charging blocks to let it know that it needs to charge. So we're getting kind of low. I'm going to have to stop up here. At least I got something, I think. I'll just stop at the parking lot. Well, they're going to do some construction in here. So that was the turnoff that I was thinking about right there. We just passed. It's all fenced off now, which sucks. Oh, they're going to relocate. That's what they're going to do. They're going to relocate it and actually have a real pull-out area for cars to take pictures and stuff. So that's going to be cool. All right, here's Garden of the Gods. I've done a video of it already, but maybe we'll see some wildlife. That's not the point, though. I'll just do a loop and then head back home. But in the meantime, let's see what we can capture. Let me pull off up here. The entrance is right up here. I need to turn on the chargers. Not surprised I forgot that. Okay, so it looks like the Hero 10 eats batteries. That's crazy. Set up on the back. Probably torquey from everybody else's perspective, but I'm curious to see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm done with the ride. As you saw, the media mod, the actual connection is what happened was this connection pulled out just enough to convert back to the media mod being the audio input, so it screwed up. Just something to pay attention to. I mean, this is the clip really works really well, so it doesn't come off of the actual body, but that seems to be a sensitive part. But it's not just restricted or limited to having the Rode Wireless. Any connection going into the media mod could pose some problems. So just make sure that connection is tight so it doesn't default back out to the media mod audio. All right, that's it. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Please also leave any comments or questions that you have, and any additional suggestions would be greatly appreciated. All right, enjoy.